want to talk to you guys about a kind of a horror story that we went through, and the moral of the story meaning you need to be monitoring and looking at your social media and your digital assets at all times. So it's the Sunday after Thanksgiving, laying on my couch, probably still feeling fat, right? Watching a bowl game, and as you guys know, I'm pretty into this social media stuff. I'm posting all the time. I really take pride in our social media brand, digital brand, personal brand, corporate brand. So my phone is blowing up from all the alerts on our Facebook page, right? I'm just laying there and it's just going brr, 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 brr. And I'm thinking, this can't be good. So we have people at work that are working, and they're monitoring all of our clients' stuff, doing customer support, monitoring their digital assets, monitoring our internal Facebook page, Twitter accounts, all that. And they call me like, Tom, I know this is your baby, so you need to look at this because it's not good. Pull up our Facebook page and we're just getting hammered, right? Zero review after zero review, horrible company, horrible people, never worked for this company. I'm like, what is going on? So I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to figure this out and panicking, right? Because we take pride in this stuff. Our Facebook rating was 4.8 out of 5. And that's an employee engagement tool. So that's actually our employees doing that. So I'm really proud of that number. It's probably the proudest number that I have. It's at 1.7, right? We're 1.7 out of 5. I'm like, I can't even use my Facebook page anymore. I got to shut this thing down. So I'm looking and trying to figure out what happened. So reading through the comments, here we find out that there's an ex-employee, hasn't worked for us for almost 8 months, posted some stupid, vile things on her Facebook page, and then went to a store, which I'm not going to name, and got really irritated with the customer support representative that was helping her, ended up taking a picture, posting it, saying horrible things, what was like a 17-year-old kid. So when this got out and it went a little bit viral, all the employees throughout the United States of this organization went to her Facebook page and saw where she worked, Expedia Interaction Marketing. Now, she didn't work for us anymore, right? But she never took that down. So they wanted to say, what can we do? Let's try to get her fired. And so the thing that they thought would be great is we're just as bad because we hired such a vile person. So fire this person and never work for this company. And so they're trying to just tear us down with her. So what do you do, right? So the first thing that you can't do is respond. You want to respond so bad. Trust me, I really wanted to respond, but you can't. So what you need to do is take a deep breath, talk to Facebook, which is the first thing that we did, right? And Facebook was unbelievable. Literally instantly, they saw that we were under attack. They took every single one of those posts down. We went from up to a 1.7, we went to 4.7. Now remember, we were at a 4.8. I tried to fight for those other that other last percentage, but at this point I was like, you know what, thanks, I appreciate what you guys have done. Then, while Facebook does handle that, one thing they don't do is they won't delete comments because you can do that manually. So not only did these people attack our reviews, right, but they hammered every single post that we had for like the last year and a half. So comment after comment of just horrific things. So luckily my team here at work went through each post and we all deleted stuff. I think we banned like 500 people that night from our Facebook page. And then luckily this happened overnight, right? So from 11 o'clock at night to about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, we had it all cleaned up. So if we weren't monitoring that, if we didn't know that, that tool becomes not an asset for us, but it becomes a huge detriment. If it's a couple days later, who knows what Facebook actually does, because they're thinking, well, why didn't you guys just take care of it when it was happening? So no matter how big or small you are, and I think the smaller you are, the more that you need to make sure that you have notifications, you have things set up that you're monitoring all of your social media channels, your social media assets, making sure that when the trolls come to the wall, right, that you're prepared to at least fix any kind of damage that they do if you can't be proactive with it in the first place. So again, don't go through a rough patch of social media nightmarishness, right? You got to make sure that you're at least prepared and that you're monitoring it, you're looking at things, and you're on top of all your social media. Horror story, ended up okay, but just kind of heed that warning, guys.